Lockdown. It's had an unprecedented effect on football, and many are worried about players' fitness when things do return to normal. But my research reveals it's not just fitness that club doctors are worried about, but keeping players injury-free while at home.
We are very worried about it, yes. Most accidents happen in the home, which is bad enough for normal people, but for these top-level players, many of them don't know how to do their own chores, so they're having to learn how to do their own ironing, vacuuming, and so on and so forth. We're working very hard to keep the players off the treatment table for self-inflicted injuries.
Of course, players injuring themselves at home isn't just limited to the COVID crisis. Goalkeeper Richard Wright once injured himself falling out of his loft when putting away suitcases. Darius Vassell used an electric drill to pop a blood blister. And Dave Besant severed a tendon when he dropped a bottle of salad cream on his foot.
We've given each player a safety poster to put up on their wall, but from the data we're seeing, it's not enough.
And reports of injuries are starting to come in. Mo Salah not laying sufficient cushions on his floor to practice diving. Wayne Rooney knocking himself out shadowboxing. Things so dangerous in the Jack Grealish household, he's actually had to buy shin pads. This information I've read on the internet, but I've also spoken to a senior Premier League player who will remain anonymous.
I'm Mark Noble.
How are players getting injured at your club?
Well, players doing their own hair. We've had a few close shaves.
That's hilarious.
No, for us it really is though. The toilet roll challenge, doing all those keepy uppies, that was a nightmare for strains and the like.
Are toilet rolls injuring the more pampered players?
Yeah, I don't get that, mate. Do you know Gareth Southgate?
Okay.
Mark Noble?
Yes. And the reverse can be true too. Doctors are worried that some players are exercising too much. Cristiano Ronaldo's abs are thought to be so solid he can no longer bend at the waist. And Ben Mendy's dancing is a cause for concern.
Benjamin Mendy is burning thousands of calories with every tick-tock. If he continues in this vein, there's a very grave danger. He'll make City's first team.
This comes as Man United players are reported to have injured themselves from dog bites.
Alexis Sanchez' dogs have turned on him. They're sick of the Instagram nonsense.
And burn themselves cooking, previously unaware how to turn on an oven. As a result, the nutritionists at the club have sent food parcels to their players' doors to keep them with their £5 a day. And Steve Bruce at Newcastle has followed suit, letting any of his squad use his loyalty card at War Owl's Fish Bar on Lees's Terrace.
You wouldn't believe how spoon-fed some of the players are. Literally, I have to go round their houses with a giant spoon and feed them through the window. Otherwise I get scurvy. And as they say, a healthy mind breeds a healthy body. When Shakespeare was quarantined, he famously wrote King Lear. Have we got any budding writers among the players?
Sort of, yes. Tom Davis of Everton has written a very interesting piece about a mouse who lives in a shoe.
But inevitably, when the subject is rich people with cash to burn, you'll always find an unscrupulous personality looking to take advantage.
Problème de blessure chez vous? Nous proposons la solution.
This French company is offering to, quote, de-injurize footballers' houses. But when we investigated further, we discovered it simply constituted coating the walls and furniture in bubble wrap.
We advise our players not to go down the bubble wrap route, as their partners and their children can get lost in it. The message is very much this: stay indoors, stay safe, and try not to touch anything.
It seems that however the season restarts, it's unlikely that clubs will have a full roster of players to compete with. See you next time. Trousers.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube, and for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app, and for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.